Hi everybody, I am Scarlet Rose and I am the woman on this channel. The other ladies have not made any videos yet. We have been very busy with our lives. My brother has been going through some things with my sister because my sister is sick, and my best friend has been busy with her schooling and her children, so I decided that I'm going to go ahead and make a few videos and make sure I can keep my fans and people who are watching's attention. So I'm going to be talking about Book of Shadows, which other people would call a grimoire. What a Book of Shadows is, it's a journal where you put your thoughts, you write about your day or something that you saw that it was beautiful. You would also write information, things that you learned in the craft. Maybe it's something you read in a book that you thought was interesting. What I've done actually, and I will show you that my grimoire at the back, I have clippings I found in a newspaper of recipes, and I decided to add them in the back because when I'm in a rush, it's always the back of the book that I look at the most. So I put stuff in the back of the book of recipes that I find in newspapers, and your daily newspaper that you get in your hometown is full of information, and you gotta use your tools to come up with other information to help you. So the things that you will need in your Book of Shadows is, one, a book. This is a new one I'm working on. I got this online at Chapters. I believe it's Indigo in some places. It's like $10. There's no lines in it, it's just the plain, and well, as you can see, there's a triquetra on it, both front and back. And on the side has a very beautiful design. In the middle of it, just like 8 bits and pieces have the triquetra. This one's here and one's there, and the rest are very nice. It looks kind of like classic old medieval because it's kind of gold-like and looks like stitching, but it's not. It's really gorgeous and I love it. But what you would need in a Book of Shadows is, the best I find is a hardcover book. Some people find that you have so much information that you're flipping through the book so much that you're ruining it. So maybe having it in a binder, loose paper, put them on the plastic sleeves is best for other people. I know I actually also have a recipe book, a box, and I have titles, and I look through that faster instead of having to go through pages and pages of stuff. So I have one of that is on cue cards, which has worked for me. It was a lot of work, I'm still working on it, but it's very fun and interesting. But in the Book of Shadows, you would need first is a title page. If you are having a big book, you have a title page. Usually people find some online, buy some, or it's best, I find personally, to make it yourself so it's more of your inner artwork and you're more of your artwork and it's personal. What else is good after you do that, the second page is to have a blessing. A book blessing is pretty much a spell in a poetry kind of form. And it just pretty much just says that this book, you're blessing the book. And since this book is going to hold a lot of special things toward you, it's always good to bless things. It's also good to wrap a Book of Shadows or it in white. White is known as the clean and it's known as pure. So, virgins wear white on their wedding day. And I know that my big Book of Shadows is right here and is wrapped in a velvety white fabric, which is really contracts the dust, but I like it and it makes it look pretty, so when I open it I can look at my Book of Shadows and be like, this is my baby. Protects it. I usually, that's what I do. I have a protection spell, and then the next page I do an index, and that index will tell me what I have in here in the Book of Shadows, and I usually break down the Book of Shadows and I give myself specific parts in the Book of Shadows of information. But some people cannot just break it down right away, so it's best to keep 5 pages or a few pages. Maybe your index will be 3 pages. You leave that 3 pages empty. Put a paper clip so it doesn't get all messy, and then you start writing in your book. What I've done is I do that. I'll write, and then I take a sticky tab and I put it at the top, make a sticker so that's like one section that's done. So then when that section's done, I work on the next one, the next one. So by the end of it, I have all these sticky tabs. And then one by one, I write down a sticky tab on a different piece of paper. And then when I have all of them in line, I then go back to the front page and write them. So then it doesn't get messy and you have all your information. What I'm going to be teaching you is videos, pretty much, telling you what you should add into your book. Maybe I'll give you guys information. I don't want to be much of a do this way, because Wiccan, what you do with all the materials that you can find, you read it and you take what feels right to you. I'm just giving you simple suggestions to help with your process of becoming a Wiccan and being on this path. So this is my little video. Blessed be, brothers and sisters, and I hope I help. Please subscribe, be friends, comment us, and write us emails. If you have questions or suggestions, email this channel. I'm constantly on it. I'm constantly checking it, listening to music, and I always have it up. And also, when I get those comments, I get it right to my phone. So if I miss it, I have a reminder of myself, and I just check it when I have free time. Myself and the other members in the coven will be checking this as well, but it's mostly me. So what I do, I'll get the emails or the comments, and if it's a question or a suggestion, because I talk to the other women very frequently and like very, very often, I will call them, or I will write them a little email saying this person has said this to us. So that's how it works. Anyways, blessed be everybody, and I hope I helped you.